Go gadget ass niggas. I'm back. BS&I, aka in the building, man. I got another recap. Check this out. Check what I just watched. I don't know if you can see that because the glare of the beautiful day. Look at that bling ass day. What's good, y'all? It's aka. Let me turn this down. And turn me up. I got a recap today. Welcome to BS&I. I got another one. It got the Rhyme Hustler versus L to the motherfucking WEEZY, dog. Yeah. It was a cool battle. It was an alright battle. I'd probably give it maybe like a B- for me. You know what I'm saying? But I watched it all the way through and I have a recap for you. So let's check it out. At the beginning of L WEEZY's, kind of towards the beginning of L WEEZY's first, he said, AKA, where's AKA? Like, he didn't know I wasn't there or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't seen me all day and you just gonna keep calling my name? Nah, nigga, I'm right here recapping your shit. I'm not in the building. I'm right here recapping your battle against He's like, AKA, looking around, he's like, oh shit. And then he's just like, AKA, the spit facts and straight bars or something like you and when famous trade raps. What, nigga? I don't know if you were trying to compliment me or if you were trying to say, I assume when I heard, because I heard on the wire, like on Facebook, that you had said something. I thought for sure you were going to address your choking issue. But you just said something like about straight facts and straight bars like me and famous trade raps. And I was like, well, that sounds like a compliment. So, salute. I don't know what that has to do with anything or Un's battle, but salute to you. You know what I'm saying? L to the motherfucking WEEZY, you know what I'm saying? L WEEZY for his first round. This is probably L WEEZY's best round for me. And the most debatable round of the battle. L WEEZY had some unflips. I mean, it's really hard to battle and not have at least one fucking unflip, right? And even if you didn't do an unflip and at the end of the round or at the end of your battle, it's like, and I fucking battled you with that one fucking unflip. Like, nigga, you just did an unflip right there, nigga. You can't even not do it. And you won't even get points for not doing an unflip. Because really it's about like who can do it the most creative right now. Unfuckwittable. That's one that L WEEZY had. One I had against King Curtis was like, you got a talent that is undiscovered. One verse. I don't need a third. I got that undiscovered. You know what I'm saying? Like, how fresh can you spit it? And he had some cool ones. He started cooking a little bit with the clips of the Regal Cinema and took a shot at Jay with the chicken plucked, and he had the lines kick back, you know, classic lines. Kick back like in a recliner. Let me give that some love right there. I want y'all to watch this battle though. You know what I'm saying? Salute to these gentlemen. And he had the kick back like a recliner line. It was cool. You know, it was a solid L WEEZY round. Little slip here and there. He had that line though. What was it? Somewhere he run dopamine, selfies, hold the cheese, something. It was really fire in the house. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. It's already been a long morning. I think it's like 10:30. But that shit was fire. That was fire. And I think it was L WEEZY's freshest fucking battle. Or freshest round, you know what I'm saying? Went. And was cool his first round, you know what I'm saying? He had cool stuff. Salute to anybody who brings up the AKA during the battle. He said, AKA the original slick talker. Fire. You know what I'm saying? I give points to that. But, you know, I thought this round was a little light. And in my head, this is what was going on in my head. And the AKA's head. And BS&I's head. is because I get the updates because I wasn't at the event, and I'm hearing what happened during this battle. And I'm watching this battle, and I'm like, I don't know. Because I think that I'm giving L WEEZY the first round here. I thought Un was a little light. I thought there was some fresh moments in there, but I thought it was his lightest round of this battle. And then now L WEEZY goes again in the second. And he had some dope shit. It was like reading the text or something with the eyes on the phone. You'll miss the text. Like the sign on the roads or some shit like that. It was really fresh how he had set it up, you know what I'm saying? This is L WEEZY second I'm talking about. And then that's when he had the unfuckwittable line too, you know what I'm saying? But he had some slips, man. And as he was rolling, in my head, I was like, all he has to do is win one of these next 2 rounds. And then everything that I thought I heard about the battle, like, went out the window, you know what I'm saying? Or would have went out the window. But then he had those slips. And those chokes. And this is the thing with me. Because I came from the freestyle era where, like, cats, like, would come to battles and if they got smoked, like, you wouldn't even hear from them anymore. That's how competitive it was. Like, cats you wouldn't even really get a lot of second chances, you know what I'm saying? There's so many battle rappers out here, you know what I'm saying? And then even after you are clean, then you gotta separate yourself from then. You know what I'm saying? Like, slipping and choking is almost unacceptable in this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you slip or you choke, that shit is a lost round. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many MCs out here for us to choose from. You can't survive if you keep slipping and keep choking. And the thing is, it'll play tricks on your head too. Because now, instead of worrying about your substance and how you're going to really dive into it, you're just worried about saying it. And then what if you slip again? Then you keep falling down this rabbit hole, and then you're just thinking about it, and then you're on stage, and then you slip again. I mean, somehow you got to get it together. Because all this slipping is just too crazy. Can't survive out here doing that shit. Turn the fuck up the second round. It was a little slow at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? But he had a little bit of the native angle, like he did the run with he did the run with the spirits. I think he did a Trail of Tears scheme. I don't know if that was the second or third. Fucked with him. I fucked with the reservation money shit. That shit was kind of funny. Just because how it's set up. It's not like the first time it's been set, but just how he set it up. That shit was funny. And then he just turned the fuck up on some crazy styles. And then he ended his shit with like AHAT. And then everyone went AHAT and lay flat. And like he just served it up on a platter. And everybody was feeling it. And I almost knew what was coming. It was just dope. And then he was like, I'm back, you know what I'm saying? And it was a cool I'm back moment. It wasn't like when KG won the championship and he's like, everything is possible. Or when fucking LeBron James was all, Cleveland, it's for you. You know, they trying to have them legendary ass moments, but they just look contrived and forced. This shit was dope. Un was like, I'm back. And I felt that shit. Salute to you, man. The second clearly went to Un. He turned up on him. Third round, L WEEZY had something, it was like the sprinklers on the rooftop or whatever. Like, I just got stuck on that line because like sprinklers are like on the ceiling. They're on the ceiling, not on the rooftop. But I get what you're saying, so I'm not gonna nitpick. But I couldn't not nitpick because you got stuck on more slips on that line. You can't have this many slips. I'm telling you. And he had some cool shit too, like he was like the pistol nose to nose will make your eyes cross. Or cross your eyes clockwise. Like he was like shooting a gun, the arm go clockwise. Like it was sick. Like he had some sick shit. But it needs to be delivered. It needs to be delivered. Un came in, dropping Shit from my era with the Sunset Park. Sunset Park, what time is it? It's time to represent. Or it's time to get lost. It's time to represent. Sorry, it's been a couple years, but I remember that shit, boy. He hit him with that. I don't know if people caught it, and I don't. Maybe even Un might not have caught it, but he had like a little DMX kind of little theme that went right after it. I don't know. Maybe that was just for me. Maybe Un wrote that shit just for old ass Mark. But regardless, that was cool. He said, "Let me explain." That was dope. It was fire, man. Un was nice. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? KRS, blah, blah, blah. I don't fuck with KRS right now. But I fucked with that line. Because we knew what you meant. We knew what you meant. You know what I'm saying? He said I was pushing the whip before I needed the wash. And he ended his shit like that. Un is always pretty good at ending his rounds, ain't he? Un was solid all the way through all his rounds. I like this Un better than most Uns I've ever seen. I do believe he's back. I do believe that Un has won 5 of his last 6 rounds. I love the whole angle where he was like, he was talking about how people talk about the Northwest battle rap. And he was like, that's why I'm fucking back. He was like, I'm not going to retire until I'm 55. Talk that shit, boy. Talk that shit. Talk that grandpa's cold medicine shit, bro. I'm with you. I fuck with both you gentlemen. Clearly, I think Un won the battle 2-1, maybe 3-0. It could be debatable 3-0. I thought L WEEZY took the first. There were some great L WEEZY moments. There always is, bro. It's always just delivery and slipping with him. I don't know what's going on up there in Bellingham. It seems like a lot of them have been drinking that slip water. Some of them have come out of it. Kyle Vest used to have the problem. Kyle's back out of it. But even in my battle with Kyle Vest, it could have been more debatable if he just didn't have that slip. It just played right into everything I was talking about in that second round. You know what I'm saying? MT Money, he could have beat AM. I thought he could have beat AM. I thought it was kind of debatable with the MT Money slip. You know what I'm saying? But now those two gentlemen have been killing it lately, so they're out of that. STL, as I was like rendering this or my last video for the C3 versus AM, it was running through the STL Jared Hayes fucking battle. I saw STL choked a little bit, so just get that together. It really isn't that big of a deal. Shake your shoulders, take some deep breaths, go out, take a walk. Maybe smoke one less L before the battle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But let's get these rhymes together and let's get them solid. I got Un 2-1 or 3-0. I thought Un was really solid this battle. It was a nice comeback. I think he should probably get a name here soon. L WEEZY, I'm rooting for you. I really don't want you to fall down the rabbit hole. I really think there's a lot of potential for you, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I mean, it's battle rap. It's cutthroat. You know this. You knew it before you got in here. You just can't choke. It's a waste of time on everybody's part. You're making it unwatchable. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Let's go, L WEEZY. I'm watching you, man. Stop it. Un, you're the fucking man. Salute to you. Welcome back. Get him opponent. AKA, man. BS&I. Peace out. Go, Gats.